Okay, new day, more jobs. I got, repairing this, what they call a butler tray. The tray itself was totally smashed. The top piece, I've got that fixed. The bottom piece, I'm just waiting for the last bit to dry, and she'll be done and ready to go. And now, we're starting on the next big piece. First thing we do, of course, is we unbox it. What we're going to do is we're going to go through all the components and make sure all the components are there. And in this case, because we bought it through a liquidator, it's missing parts. That was only box 1 of 2. So when you buy box 1 of 2 or 2 of 2, you're obviously missing a box. So here we've got, luckily, I got the box that had the instructions and all the hardware. And the first thing that I'll do is I'll go through and check to make sure everything is here, find out what's missing. Then I'll look to see what is available, component-wise, that's missing. By available, what I mean is, in amongst all of my items that I have a myriad of components from other boxes, of box 1s, box 2s. I've got tops, I've got all kinds of stuff. So that's what we'll use to repair and finish this component. As you see, I keep everything in somewhat organized fashion so I can tell. Yeah, that's a table base. It weighs probably 100 pounds. It is heavy, very heavy. And as you can see, I have all the components up there. So we'll take all that, we'll go over here and we'll start to assemble. Now, I get into what I'm doing and I don't like to make any errors, so to speak. And since I got instructions, I'm good to go today. So we're going to jump into this and get started. This is where I got so far. Now remember, we're missing a lot of parts. So I'm using different pieces and parts to make this thing. Old bed rails down here, of course. I don't have drawer fronts, so I'm making them. This one here is done. It's not completely finished. The carcass is there. As you can see, the carcass above, that's the one I'm working on now. This is the one I just finished. The inside, you can see the screws aren't tight yet, but I got a shelf to put in there. I've still got to mount that rail, and this rail here is a rail I made for up underneath the actual desk portion. I've got the backer over here underneath that pad for behind there, and over here I'm working on the drawer front for the other one. As you see, the first thing I'm going to do is trim out the edges. And I have lots of pieces that'll go together. And then over that will be the overlay portion. I'll proportion it, size it to fit this one. I don't think I'll make it the same size as the other one. But that's where we are. All right, so now we're back. Okay, so here is the completed version. I'm done. The carcass, or the bottom half, if you remember, that's the part I had. I added the top, and I added this. This actually was supposed to go all the way across, but I didn't have all the components. Yes, there are different colored pieces here that you obviously can tell was not quite what was supposed to be, but these are pieces I added. The drawer fronts, of course, I had drawers, but I didn't have drawer fronts. So these are both drawer fronts that we've made. And as you can see, the inside carcass was there out of other components that I had. The match color-wise, not bad. I used three different colors and matched it to the best I could to the wood grain of the original. The top piece here, I only had this one and it was only so big, so I had to add a spacer, but nobody is really going to be able to tell. I have full backing. So she's ready to go. She's going to get loaded up next week and taken down to the store. Would you buy something like this? You tell me. So far, I haven't had any problem selling any of this stuff. And I will have this one up on the floor next week. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.